everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to the next episode here of our WWE 2K15 Universe mode, and this, which is going to be episode number 17 of Ring of Honor? I think that's right. Either way, let's have a quick look at the card we've got set for you tonight. We're going to start off with the Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, taking on Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards of the American Wolves. Then Adam Cole is going to take on Tomasso Ciampa. We're going to see Jay Briscoe take on Chris Hero. Cesaro will take on Austin Aries. And then our main event will be CM Punk taking on Kevin Owens. So let's get straight into our first match. As I said, our first match is going to be the Kingdom, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven taking on Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards of the American Wolves. And here we go. Sorry about that little bit of a dodgy opening there. For some reason, every time I press record, I instantly get indigestion. I don't know what it is, but every time I hit record, I get indigestion. But we got through it. I feel alright now. Commentary shouldn't suffer too much. As we start off here with, as I said, we're going to have Davey Richards and Matt Taven to start off in the ring. All four of these guys were with Global Force Wrestling last week for the Best of the Super Juniors. Definitely worth a look if you haven't seen that yet. You can find it in the description below. You'll find a link to the Global Force playlist. And we had 7 days of the Best of the Super Juniors. So you're definitely worth a watch. Matt Taven also got himself a shot at the Global Force Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Championship on Night 6 as well. Sadly for him, he was unsuccessful. But yeah, all four of these guys had a great week. But now they're back here to see if they can push on and try and develop their careers a bit more here in the Ring of Honor roster. Since Mike Bennett lost the Ring of Honor Television Championship, he has been sort of stuck as a tag team. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Another strong tag team here in Ring of Honor. We do have a lot of them. I was considering maybe moving the whole of Kingdom to Global Force as just using them as NJPW do, but we've got some ideas in the future, especially some things that Jay has suggested, some certain feuds which involve Kingdom very much staying here in the Ring of Honor roster. We'll be having a shuffle around of guys pretty soon as well. Again, Jay's given me a list of quite a few guys that we want to see in the Universe mode. Now, if anyone else has any suggestions for anyone else you want to see, let me know in the comments. If I can get them, I will. Well, as many as I can. It's amazing how I've been on a few forums recently. People have been complaining that 100 cores is far too many. And they want them reduced. I can't see why anyone would want the amount of cores you can have reduced. If you're not using 100, it doesn't matter. Just leave them empty. It doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, if I could, I'd have 200, and I'd use every single one of that 200 easily, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you end up doubling up as well. Like, I've got Cesaro in this roster, and I've also got Cesaro in the current day WWE as well, teaming with Tyson Kidd. So it's just a case of no way. No, I thought Davey Richards was going to hit the hot tag, but not successful in this game. They never are. Just a quick comment as well. I put up a video earlier today, or yesterday, depends on when you're watching this, and it is just an update of what 2K have released. They've released some new screenshots and some gameplay footage from 2K16. They've also released the entrance of Finn Balor. Now on the video, I've got a link in there to the IGN website, which will show you all the videos, also all the new features that have been announced as well. And thankfully for me, one of the features that's definitely been announced and is definitely staying is the Universe mode. So that's great, because that is, as you can see if you watch my videos, the Universe mode is all I really do at the moment. In 2K16 I will try and broaden the horizons a little bit, but the Universe mode is the main thing I enjoy doing. So it's a great knee bar here by Davey Richards on Matt Taven, and Bennett's in and breaks the hold. But there was a few things on there as well. Now we're going to have some better AI with the referees and the managers soon as well, which would be good. I'm hoping, obviously, in-ring AI is better as well. But one of the main things I have heard, I've not seen it written down anywhere, but I've heard they're going to be completely changing the reversal system. So everyone gets a certain amount of reversals you can use, and you have to build up more as the match goes on. So there'll be less of this reversal back and forth all the time, which would be good. So there'll be a bit of time between when you can reverse. So it might make the matches flow a bit better and a bit more realistic. Great Frankensteiner by Davey Richards, but before he gets a chance to capitalise on it, Mike Bennett grabs him from behind, pulled him against the ropes. Taven back up just as Bennett releases Richards. Great Hurricanrana by Taven, locks it in for the pin, but Edwards is across quickly enough to break the hold. Taven brings Richards back to his feet. And there's that big complete shot, finisher maneuver. Goes to the pin again, 1, 2, but again Eddie Edwards is in quickly enough, and Mike Bennett is doing a terrible job of trying to stop these pins. And Mike Bennett seems to have glitched out over there. He's stuck on the ring steps. Oh, he's back on the apron now. Just in time for Davey Richards to go for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. I don't think Bennett would have got across in time. But Taven kicks out. And there's Taven with the headlock driver. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Ah, 2 count. Oh no, it was a 3 count. It was a 3. I thought Edwards had broke that just in time. Evidently not. Obviously couldn't get across quickly enough. There's a hip toss by Taven. This was that great Frankensteiner by Davey Richards. Unable to capitalise on it though, as he was caught by Mike Bennett on the outside. There was that complete shot which I thought would finish the match off, but Edwards got in quick enough to break the hold. And here's a headlock driver, and Edwards was just too slow in the ring. Good victory here for Taven and Bennett of the Kingdom. A tag team that we could see a lot more of soon in feuds and even singles feuds as well. And maybe even going for them tag team championships. Remember, we still have the Kings of Wrestling as our Ring of Honor tag team champions. They've held them belts for a long time now, beating off all comers. Kingdom have not had a shot against them yet. Maybe they could be next in line. And our second match of the evening will be Adam Cole taking on Tomasso Ciampa. And here we go, Adam Cole, Tomasso Ciampa. Cole starting off well with that over-the-top sunset powerbomb sort of style move. And now catches the Sicilian psychopath Tomasso Ciampa with that back into Guri as well. Whips him into that far corner. And Adam Cole is taking a very, very early advantage here against Tomasso Ciampa. Great, almost like a brainbuster scoop slam as well. But Ciampa comes back now with a headlock, but back elbow by Adam Cole. Adam Cole was also across for the Best of the Super Juniors tournament with Global Force Wrestling last week. Again, you can see that on the Global Force playlist. You'll find the link below in the description. Cole didn't have a very good time at all, though, being knocked out in the first round by his former tag team partner, Kyle O'Reilly. So yeah, he won't be happy with that at all. I'll be hoping to get another shot at Kyle O'Reilly pretty soon as well. Ciampa fights over back to his feet. Twists the arm of Adam Cole. Cole goes back, twisting the arm and shoulder blocking Tomasso Ciampa. And again, that sunset flip over the top. Cole now a big drop kick to the side of the head of Tomasso Ciampa. Brings him back to his feet, locks him into the front chancery. Ciampa whips him across. Cole reverses well, that gets around the back of Ciampa. Backstabber by Adam Cole and Tomasso Ciampa. Yeah, starting to look forward now to the new 2K16 game. Comes out in a couple of months. Is it 2 months' time? It's the end of October. What will be now? Beginning of August. So about 3 months' time, the new game comes out, and it'll be the first WWE game I would have had on the PS4 and the new gen console as well, because I'm playing this at the moment on the PS3. Especially because of the amount of creator wrestlers you get. I can record on the PlayStation 4 with the same piece of kit that I've got to record this. Quick roll up by Adam Cole. Almost gets a free count, only for a 2. Tomasso Ciampa goes to the pinning of himself, and there's the beautiful bridge out by Adam Cole, reversing it into the backslide. 1, only for the 1 count though. Yeah, I'm just hoping we get some more details soon. It's vitally important for me to know who's on the roster and of course how many creator wrestlers we're going to got to so I can start thinking about how I'm going to build my rosters and how we're going to do our universe mode. I know we're going to have about 120 base wrestlers on the game, and that doesn't include duplicates. So if we get 3 Triple H's, that will count as 1 person. However, they have stressed that Triple H 98, Triple H 2005, Triple H current day will count as 1 wrestler. However, Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, if they are on the game, will count as 3 separate characters. They have stressed that. But a quick roll up here by Adam Cole. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again. And again, Tomasso Ciampa going for the pin of his own. And Adam Cole couldn't bridge out that time. Breaks out. Great discus forearm by Ciampa. Yeah, so as soon as I know who we're going to get roster-wise and how many calls we've got, I can start developing my roster. I like to do it on like an Excel spreadsheet and get it all ready, know what I'm going to do. So as soon as it's released, I can start setting it up. As I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to start uploading videos of 2K16 straight away. I might try and finish this universe mode off first, but I want to make sure. I would like to get to WrestleMania on this before I start recording 2K16, and the latest, I want that to be the end of this year. Tomasso Ciampa brings Adam Cole up on his shoulders, and there's that powerbomb, the Razor's Edge style. Adam Cole boots Tomasso Ciampa away. Yeah, because if, like I say, if we get a lot of ECW wrestlers and a lot of WCW wrestlers, say if we do a Attitude Era based game, then I'd be stupid not to do my own sort of Monday Night Wars, I suppose. Have a WCW roster, a WWE roster, an Attitude roster, but so that narrows it down for the indie guys like this. I'll definitely have an indie roster still, definitely have the likes of Ring of Honor. But at the moment, of course, I've got Global Force, Ring of Honor, and Combat Zone Wrestling, so like I said, it depends on who we get. I've got a strong feeling we're definitely going to have the likes of Brian Kendrick and Rhino, as they're currently working in NXT anyway. It would seem pointless not to get them scanned and get them straight on the game. Quick clothesline there by Adam Cole, reminiscent of Kazuchika Okada's Rainmaker clothesline. Tomasso Ciampa is not looking very good in his feet. Makes it back into the ring before the count out though. Knee to the stomach of Adam Cole. Cole locks Ciampa in the headlock. Ciampa brings him back with that back elbow. Of course, we know there's going to be quite a few guys missing off this roster as well that we had on this roster. Adam Cole, oh, so close to being a free count. Of course, on this roster we did have a couple of Del Rios, we had a couple of CM Punks. See AJ Lee. We know all these people, and definitely Hulk Hogan as well. All these people won't be on next year's game. We know that for sure. Adam Cole. So he's going to go for a figure 4 leg lock, and he locks it in. Beautiful submission move on Tomasso Ciampa. Figure 4 leg lock. Is it going to be enough? No, Cole breaks the hold. Ciampa back to his feet. Cole tried to follow it up, but Ciampa caught his leg and hits him with the belly-to-belly slam. Going for the pin of his own. 1. Only a 1 count. And now Cole with that flip power driver. I'm not 100% sure, but is that called the Tequila Sunrise? I may be wrong. Tequila Sunrise? But only for a 2. I can't believe Ciampa managed to kick out of that. The flip power driver made famous by Petey Richards. Petey Richards? Petey Williams? I'm getting mad now. Great back kick there by Tomasso Ciampa. Discus forearm brings Adam Cole back to his feet. Whips him into this near side corner. And a big knee to the face. It was the braced knee as well. With that steel brace round. Then just deadlifting Adam Cole up into that powerbomb. Now what's Ciampa planning here? Has Adam Cole up. Oh, there's a powerbomb into the backbreaker. The lung blower, if you will. The backstabber. It's got many names. 1, 2, and 3. Tomasso Ciampa. Big victory here over Adam Cole. That was a hip toss. No match in this game finishes without a hip toss in the replays. That was the 2 count from the flip pile driver. And this is the big knee by Ciampa. You see he went with a 1 with his steel. And there's the power bomb into the backbreaker, if you will. Straight in for the 3 count. It's a big victory this for Tomasso Ciampa. Defeating the former Ring of Honor champion, well, in real life, not in my universe mode, Adam Cole. Adam Cole has obviously held several big championships in indie wrestling, so for Tomasso Ciampa to pick up the victory, that's a big one for him. Hopefully he can build upon this as well. And our next match is going to be Jay Briscoe taking on Chris Hero. And here we go. Not often do we get a chance to see these two guys in singles competition. Of course, Jay Briscoe, part of the Briscoe brothers tag team alongside his brother Mark. And Chris Hero, of course, is half of the current tag team champions alongside Cesaro as the Kings of Wrestling. So it's great to get to see these two in singles competition, really. I don't know if a victory here for Jay Briscoe may... You never know, it may push the Briscoe brothers' cause for another tag team championship match. However, that's if he does beat Chris Hero. Chris Hero is a very good singles competitor as well as a tag team competitor as well. Elbow drop here by Jay Briscoe, who has dominated the early proceedings of this match. Second elbow drop as well. Hero back to his feet, but only to take another boot to the stomach. And he finally fights Jay Briscoe away. That's one thing Briscoe, after watching this match, is the strikes of Chris Hero, known as the is it the young knockout kid. So his elbows and forearms and big boots can really have an effect on your teeth, shall we say. However, ironically enough, I think it's Chris Hero who has a false set of front teeth, actually. Just trying to remember now off the top of my head. I'm sure I saw about 3 or 4 years ago when he was still with the WWE. I think it was Xavier Woods hit him with a boot to the mouth and Hero lost his front 4 top teeth, I believe. I may be wrong. Check it out on Google. I'm sure you'll find the link somewhere. I'm sure there was a picture of him and Xavier Woods on Twitter with him missing his front 4 teeth and just bleeding from the mouth, as you do. But yeah, something Jay Briscoe's going to have to watch out for, because just one of those knockout blows could finish this match off. And of course we know Hero likes to go for the discus forearm to the back of the head as well as his finishing manoeuvre, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Chris Hero twisting the arm here of Jay Briscoe. Now locking the arm behind his back and hitting that scoop slam. Hero throwing Briscoe into that corner, then hitting a beautiful German suplex. Briscoe fighting his way back to his feet though. Hero went for them big boots and Briscoe avoids it and hits him with a clothesline. Hero gets around the back of Briscoe. Picks him up and drops him in that backdrop. But Briscoe straight back up to his feet and hits a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Hero looks like he's getting G'd up here though. But Jay Briscoe catches him in that neck breaker. And follows it up with the elbow drop. Brings Hero back to his feet. And hits that scoop slam. A sit out scoop slam. It's not quite a Michinoku driver, but it was close. Only a 2 count from it though. Jay Briscoe launching Hero over the top rope, and Hero hit his side on the apron pretty hard. Jay Briscoe follows Hero on the outside. And what does Jay have planned here? Just dragging Hero bound around by the neck. Jay Briscoe taking Hero over to this corner. Not sure what these two guys have planned really. They're both back in the ring. There's the referee made his way to 5. Briscoe with a great maneuver there, should we say. Just taking the arm of Hero down. Now Briscoe is signaling for something. Oh, and he hits Hero with his own finishing maneuver. 1, 2, and 3. Jay Briscoe defeats Chris Hero after hitting him with his own discus forearm to the back of the head. So not only has Jay Briscoe won this match, he's won it with some style as well. I wasn't sure about letting the Briscoes have another tag team championship match, but after the pizzazz here of Jay Briscoe, there it is, the neck breaker, then just reversing into that forearm straight to the back of the head, just knocking Hero down and out. And a very, very interesting victory here for Jay Briscoe. And yes, like I was saying, maybe the Briscoes are going to have to be considered now for a tag team championship match. That's a big victory for Jay Briscoe. Definitely going to help him in the rankings in the singles championships as well, because we know that Jay Briscoe is a great singles competitor, former Ring of Honor champion in real life as well, so there's no reason why he can't be in that position in our universe mode as well. And our 4th match here is going to be Cesaro taking on Austin Aries. And we are underway. These two guys locking up. It looks like Cesaro is definitely going to have the strength advantage in this match, as you can see. And also the size advantage as well. However, Austin Aries is a fantastic wrestler. And obviously will bring the speed advantage into this match. Aries will also be looking to try and get himself back on track. Of course, he had that incredible winning streak a few weeks back, which led to him getting a television championship match at the Invasion Attack pay-per-view, where he actually won the TV title. Unfortunately for Aries, though, he did lose the championship. If you want to see that championship match, you'll have to check out Global Force Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors week. Austin Aries defended the belt in a triple threat match at Night 7 against Davey Richards and Jay Lethal. And it was Jay Lethal who picked up the victory and regained the television championship. So Jay Lethal now the 2-time TV champion in this universe mode. I don't think it'll phase Aries too much. I know he'll be wanting to get his hands back on that championship. However, he's a professional. He knows the ball. He knows the ball? He knows something. So he'll be definitely looking to regain some momentum here this evening. A victory over one half of the tag team champions would surely help him that way as well. I think, like I said earlier on in the video, we're going to have a little bit of a shifty around with some of the guys as well. So maybe a main event slot could open up here for Austin Aries as well. Still not overly sure, but I'm thinking the likes of maybe Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens could move to the WWE roster just to try and make it more realistic to current day. We always know they can come back whenever they want. It's just a quick way of just changing it over. So if we do need them for a certain storyline, however, there's that much talent on this Ring of Honor roster, there's no reason why we can't move them. Especially when we know we can keep switching and swapping with Global Force, as Ring of Honor does in real life with New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. As we saw, Michael Elgin has recently moved to the Global Force roster after winning the Global Championship at the Best in the World pay-per-view a few weeks back. However, again, a quick spoiler if you haven't seen the Global Force yet. Again, on night number 7, Michael Elgin lost that championship again back to Kazuchika Okada. I think Elgin will stay there now for the foreseeable future for now. Found himself a new partner, of course, as well, in Brian Cage, who's recently joined him in that Global Force roster. But yeah, let me know if you have any more suggestions in the comment section. Maybe even Cesaro could go back, because at the moment I'm running with 2 Cesaros. I've got one in WWE teaming up with Tyson Kidd, and obviously we've got this one here in Ring of Honor. Were Chris Hero and Cesaro to lose the tag team championships, there's no reason to have 2 Cesaros really. It opens up a core space for somebody else, so Chris Hero could easily be a singles competitor in this Ring of Honor roster. Great gut wrench there by Cesaro. Going for the pin on Austin Aries. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. But yeah, something I'm going to look at. I've got a couple of days off. I've got Thursday and Friday off this week. So I'll be looking at all the rosters with a fine tooth comb, going through where we can make space and get more guys in. As Austin Aries hits a beautiful brainbuster, goes for the pin. And oh no, Cesaro kicks out from the brainbuster. Big surprise there. Weren't expecting that at all. Backdrop by Austin Aries on Cesaro. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to be going through all the rosters, trying to identify guys that are not used, and if we can replace anyone, try and make the rosters a bit more varied. It is going to be a forever evolving universe mode. We're going to have guys that come in and go out. Might come in, do a couple of storylines over 3 months, then disappear out again, and then might come back later on. So there's going to be no set rosters. But if you guys have anyone you'd like to see, just let me know. I know Jay's given me a couple of lists which I've got written down on my desk, and I'll be going through all of them over the next couple of days. Didn't have enough time today to get them all sorted before I started recording, so that's one of my big tasks for this weekend. Quick roll up here by Cesaro. 1, 2. I need a 2 count. Aries kicks out. Cesaro avoids the dropkick and catches Aries with a German suplex. Obviously, it won't be moving guys like Daniel Bryan. We've got 2 Daniel Bryans and CM Punk as well. We've got multiple Punks. So they'll definitely be staying where they are. And Alberto Del Rio as well in the Ring of Honor is staying where he is as well. So we know that's 3 top Ring of Honor guys that are not going to move. Cesaro locks in a beautiful submission, just wrenching on the back of Aries, but Aries fights his way out. Brings Cesaro back to his feet. It looks like he might go for a second brainbuster, and he hits it. And surely there's no way that Cesaro can kick out from a second brainbuster. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Great win here for Austin Aries. Regaining some momentum going forward in this universe mode. There's a quick roll-up by Aries, but that was for a rope break, unfortunately. Quick roll-up by Cesaro as well. It's great move by Cesaro, using his strength there to get Aries up on his shoulders, almost like a forward Samoan drop. But this was the second brainbuster that finished him off for the 3 count. Great victory here for Austin Aries. It's been a terrible night for the tag team champions Cesaro and Chris Hero, both in action and both lost in singles competition. So yeah, not a very good night for the tag team champions at all. I think next week they need to be defending them belts to try and regain some face. And now it's time for our main event here this evening, which is going to be CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. And I've just noticed it's a submissions match. And here we go. Owens has Punk straight up and over the top of his shoulder. Again, bringing Punk back to his feet. Gets around the back. Spins him round now. Launches him into this corner. But Punk avoids him. Yeah, as I was just saying, we will have a little shifty in the rosters over the next few days, I think. As I said, the likes of Punk and Daniel Bryan and Alberto Del Rio will be completely safe here in Ring of Honor. However, it's the like of Kevin Owens, who we currently have debuted in the current day roster anyway. So at the moment we've got 2 Owens taking up the core spaces. So as I say, it's a sort of way we can make some space, and there are enough guys in this Ring of Honor roster to cover it easily. When you've got is it Samoa Joe, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Chris Hero, Roderick Strong, Jay Lethal, all struggling to get on the card because there's just so much top level talent. Yeah, we can easily make some more space. I'm thinking maybe move it up to 6-match cards as well. I'm dubious because I know a 6-match card is obviously going to be longer videos for you guys. Whether you can handle longer videos, whether you just skip through these, I'm not sure, but it's longer videos for you to watch. It's longer videos for me to make and longer to edit and longer to upload, which takes more time. But if it means we're going to get more footage and more guys used, and Kevin Owens hit the Ace Crusher, named after John Laurinaitis, and now has Punk up, and there's the package power driver. Kevin Owens, very early in this match, almost taking CM Punk out, but of course this is submissions. Punk is right next to the ropes there. Surely he'll be able to break this. Come on, Punk, just lift your right arm up. Owens breaks a hold. All Punk had to do was lift his right arm up and touch the ring. Touch the rope, sorry. Just showing some poor AI there by the computer. Such a simple thing like that. Owens, beautiful armbar. Cross armbar by Kevin Owens on CM Punk. And Owens is dominating Punk in this match. Remember, it is submissions. So no pinfalls. Electric share by Owens as well. Owens is just destroying CM Punk. Neckbreaker by Punk. Boot to the back as well. Bringing Owens back to his feet. And now Punk trying to finally get some momentum in this match. There's the neckbreaker. And now just some elbows to the rotator cuff and the upper pectoral. If you excuse the Latin. It's a great move over the top there by Kevin Owens. Not seen him do that in real life, but a man like Kevin Owens, you can't doubt that he possibly could do that. Owens has Punk up and hits him with that shoulder breaker. Such an aggressive move, that one. And now locks in sort of like a lazy camel clutch. And that's it. Punk has tapped out. Again, Punk maybe could have reached the ropes. But obviously his ring awareness wasn't very good there. And he kicks out to Kevin Owens. There was the early Ace Crusher. And that's probably one of the submissions there which really built upon by Owens to finish this match off. That's the words I'm looking for. The damage had already been done to the back and the neck of CM Punk, especially with this move alone. That shoulder breaker. And there he is, just wrenching back on the neck. Almost like a lazy camel clutch, not pulling the arms back. But either way, it was effective, and Kevin Owens defeats CM Punk. Great victory for Owens. As I said, this may even be the last time we see him on this Ring of Honor roster. I'm not decided yet. If you have any ideas, let me know. I know you'll be watching, Jay. Let me know. Do you think we should take Kevin Owens out and just have him in the current day roster and use this space to bring in some more of the guys off your list? Like I say, we've definitely got the depth in this roster to survive. And we get the extra space to bring in another one of the guys on your list. Let me know. Well, anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I know I've talked crap through most of it, so I do apologise for that. Just a quick reminder, you can find in the description the link to all of my other playlists on this universe mode. You've got your current day roster, which has got Money in the Bank this weekend. You've got Global Force Wrestling on a Tuesday, Ring of Honor on a Wednesday, got Retro on a Thursday, Attitude on Friday, and Combat Zone Wrestling on a Saturday, and we have our pay-per-views on a Sunday. So yeah, be sure to check that out in the description below. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching. Cut! I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!